from a burnout standpoint, you and I handle things so differently.
We do.
And I know for you, sometimes it's the anxiety. For me, whenever I go through challenging times or just a lot going on, I kind of press in harder. Like I'm fighting back and I'm going through that. And so it's interesting how you and I balance each other out, and how whenever you kind of feel like you're starting to go to that burnout phase, how you handle that differently than me.
Oh, yeah.
But, thankfully, everything that we've done business-wise, family-wise, I don't think I've reached the burnout phase.
We don't want you to.
Yeah. But one thing I do is I find a lot of little breaks and things to where I try to reset before I get to that point, which is probably why I'm always saying, Tanora, I feel the itch for a vacation.
You said that this morning.
Like even this morning, I was like, hey, I'm getting that itch for all-inclusive, ready to go somewhere. Cancun, Jamaica, the Bahamas, my favorite spot, which somebody, one of my business colleagues, they keep telling us Exuma. We need to get to Exuma. But I just really love the fact of how we try to recognize those moments before we actually get to that burnout phase.
Yeah. Sometimes I just almost get there and I don't realize it. Even at work, I'll start getting anxious and I'm like, no, I want to go now.
Yeah.
Like I'm learning to speak up with you, because we could have an extremely busy week at work and you'll just keep dragging me, getting up early, getting home late, getting up early, getting home late. And it takes me off balance with the family, the kids, running the house. And sometimes I will literally look at you and say, no, I want to go home now.
Yeah, when you give me that look, I know it's time to shut it down.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm done.
But I do notice when you get to your office space, like you go into a different zone. And I don't know if it's the paperwork on your desk or if it's what needs to get filed or if it's your email inbox. But I know that kind of raises your cortisone level just a
I
little
don't
bit.
think my husband believes me when I tell him I don't want to work no more. Okay? Yeah. I work in the house. I work outside the house.
I do believe you.
I'm here to support you.
No, I know. But there's nobody else that can.
You got a few more years and I'm going to retire to the backyard, to my garden.
There's nobody else that can do what you do as well as you do it. Yeah. So I just can't let you retire yet.
So that means you need to be sending me to the spa. You need to be sending me on vacation.
Yeah, which I do. I got a little spa.
I need a private chef. That means a chef needs to come at least once a month.
You got some expensive taste, like private chefs and
I'm here to enrich your life, so you have to enrich mine.
Okay. Well, I will continue to work towards doing that.
Thank you, sir.
So private chef and spa package. What do you think is a myth about burnout?
Oh, like you're not really burnt out. You just need to go lay down somewhere.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't know. What is a myth about burnout?
Well, I think to your point, when people are saying, hey, you just need to go chill out, take a deep breath, you got it, you can do it, which it's always great when people try to encourage you.
But you can't push other people to their limits. We don't know what other people's limits are. They know.
Yeah, internally, you have to know your limits. And a lot of this discussion, when we talk about burnout, it's about you knowing yourself as a person. And I think the better that you can understand yourself, the better you can put up boundaries to help prevent burnout.
Yes. You know what? We were just talking about this. People say that I'm sensitive. Okay, whatever. But yeah, people say that I'm sensitive. And remember, I was telling you the characteristics of people who are sensitive, and it described me almost like to a T, like almost 100%. But one of the things about people that are sensitive, they cannot stand being overstimulated, which is crazy because I'm loud.
You are.
I'm energetic.
Yes.
But I also need to retreat. I also need quiet. And I also sometimes don't need to be around a lot of people because I'm sensitive to overstimulation. Like if it's just too much going on, like if, for instance, some of my friends will come to my house and say, the kid's screaming, that's not getting on your nerves. No, it actually isn't. But if it's just like hours and hours of just constant noise, constant going, constant text messages, constant phone calls, like that's just too much for me.
Yeah.
It's overstimulating.
And so for you, what really helps you is to get out of that environment.
Yeah.
And to just go be by yourself. And when we close to it.
Yeah.
But by yourself, when we talk about by yourself, really just you. I mean, if I keep the children, I say, Tanora, go to Nashville or go to your spot, go hang out, go to the park.
But you can't call me though, or text me and ask me what the kids need.
I got it. You know, when you go by yourself,
you got to stop letting the children call me when I am out.
I tell them not to call, but they call.
But they still be calling me. I'm gonna start blocking our children.
But you know what? It's funny because when you are gone by yourself, you call me the most. Matter of fact,
only because we have a 1-year-old.
You call me.
Only because we have a 1-year-old.
And you're like, hey, what are you doing? Which I get it. I'm your best friend. You're my best friend. So we like to talk to each other. But when you go out and you are on your me time, your time by yourself, you actually like to call me a lot.
Not a lot.
Or some. But I like for you to just enjoy that time, that space, and just decompress and just get the rest that you need. But one thing you brought up, and I think this is great for everybody to hear, is setting up boundaries. When you establish boundaries, that protects your space and it can protect your burnout as well. You know, one thing that I always encourage everybody on our team, hey, I don't want you being a workaholic. I want you going home. If it's, you know, and some of them, you got to force it to.
They are still working when I leave.
And I appreciate the work. We have some great team members with great work ethic. But sometimes I'm like, hey, go home, go be with your family, go see your dog, go do whatever you need to do. That way they can just take a break, take a mental break, and go home and refresh and come back and be recharged. But you have to set up boundaries to prevent the burnout. If you feel like someone or something is forcing you or taking you to that space of burnout, you have to put up your guard and say, no, this is going to be here tomorrow. I can deal with this tomorrow. Yeah. Obviously, there's always some things that you just got to take care of today or right now if you got a deadline. This is outside of that specific scenario. Yeah. This is the norm of people always pulling on you and always wanting your time and your space.